say something about geopolitics, because in spite of the fact that we've had a lot of energy put into fighting corruption by many different sides of government during the last 20 years, actually there's also been another thread going on, because not everybody in governments has been convinced that this is necessarily the right thing to do. So I want to refer here to geopolitics, because in Central Asia, which has, for example, an incredibly low score on Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index, all of the stans have a score of about, well, what is now 30 on the way the scale works, out of 100. The West in general has turned its blind eye to the issue of corruption in those countries. And in fact, European countries, through working with countries like Turkmenistan on energy supplies, have boosted regimes which are fundamentally corrupt. So this is an example of geopolitics triumphing over the interest of countries, maybe in Western Europe, UK, the US, in dealing with this question. And if you take another example like Kenya from a different perspective, Kenya is a crucial country strategically in Africa, and European countries, the UN, has a huge interest in the survival of Kenya, so that as an ongoing state, regardless of the fact that the new president is supposed to be up before the International Criminal Court. So geopolitics have again triumphed in that particular case. So the issue, even within Western governments, has certainly not been resolved. And then I want to say something about an argument about corruption and growth. There is a kind of quite an important line of thought in economic development circles at the moment, which says that we shouldn't worry too much about corruption because, after all, the Asian tigers developed quite